Let's talk about how much money I've made from YouTube in the last 365 days. And the number, it might surprise and shock some of you because it's a little bit small. So I've been making content for a couple of years now, and I think I got monetized about July last year. That's a whole year's worth. So I thought this video would be quite interesting. I've seen a lot of people do it, and I find this topic interesting just in terms of how much money people make on YouTube. You sometimes see people that have overnight successes and become just YouTube famous and make loads of money. And it's just cool to see behind the scenes, just to see what's really going on from small content creators. So at the moment, I've got 385 subscribers, which is really cool. And all of you are really lovely. I get some really nice comments, which just help spur me on to keep creating content. Sometimes I make stuff and I'm like, is it any good? Do people actually enjoy it? But it turns out a lot of you do. So I'm grateful and I'm happy that I'm sort of doing something that's actually worthwhile. And I hope I come across, lispy there. I hope I come across in an authentic way. I'm not hiding anything, I'm not bullshitting anything, I'm just doing my thing, doing my little candle business, trying to create an entrepreneurial journey as a sort of creative, just trying to do something with these hands and get out of the goddamn rat race. The first thing I want to talk about is just that YouTube is really hard, difficult. You spend ages, spend loads of time thinking your next video is going to hit some kind of viral mega views, and it just doesn't. You just get tumbleweeds and you just keep throwing stuff at it. You start off really shy, really anxious, watching yourself back on film going, oh God, that's awful. But you post it anyway and you just keep doing that and you slowly get better over time. If you look back on my videos when I first started, I am just a big fat horrendous robot and they all look awful. And I think I've come a long way. I've spent a lot of time trying to improve the way I come across on camera, and I've spent just a bit more time trying to improve my videos. I've got a microphone for this. I'm just trying to make it frictionless, try to make it easy. I've started recording stuff on my phone because I've got quite a good new phone instead of setting my camera. So I'm just trying to do things that make it easy for me to move on, because sometimes when I have to set up my camera, I've got to charge the microphone, I've got to do other things. It puts me off doing it. So if I can make it easier, then I'm more likely to do it. So that's it. YouTube is just very hard. And I think it's just one of those thankless tasks until you just get better at it and you just slowly get that snowball effect and it just gets better over time. But it's difficult. It's, very hard. But the goal of my channel is to really just share my journey, just to share what I'm doing as a little candle making business. The highs, the lows, all of it, just share behind the scenes so you can see what it's really like trying to make something into a thing. So, because the idea of starting a business or starting something is just overwhelming. There are so many different hurdles and barriers you need to do and to get through just to get to where you want to go. And most of the time I always thought next year, it's always going to be next year. Del Boy and Rodney, next year we're going to be millionaires, but it's just not that simple. I've learned it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. You just need to keep plugging in the reps. But the main goal is just to show you it's possible. It is possible to do something. You just need to start. You just need to start now. Don't say tomorrow. Don't say next week. Just start something. Whether you want to start making YouTube videos or a candle business or anything creative or anything in the world, whether it's martial arts or, I don't know, dancing. Just start. Whatever you start, it's going to be rubbish in the beginning and you're going to suck at it. But you're going to suck for ages, but you slowly get better over time. That's the thing I would just want to try and instill into people. Most people are way more creative and capable of things. They just never try, they just never start. So if there's one thing you take away from this video, just start something. If you've got any inclination to do something, just do it. Just start and learn as you go. That's what I've done with everything I've done so far. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but by simply starting, I'm getting closer. I'm getting there. So all of that out the way, let's jump into the stats. We'll go to shared screen and see how much money I've made in a year. So we go back to the beginning. I got monetized in July 31st, 2023. So we're about, a whole year now. I think I've been making videos for about 2 years. So it's interesting to see how little money I made in that time. So we've got pence going all the way up until end of November, which is when I decided I needed to get real with making content, because I was just making a video here, a video there, and I was picking topics. I did a few candle making tutorials and a few other ideas, but some of them did okay, some of them not so well, but it's just that sporadic content. I decided at this point I'm going to do Vlogmas, I'm going to make a video every single day, and my God, that almost killed me. Trying to balance full-time work, candle making a video every day, relationship, dog walking, family, friends, all that stuff is tricky, but I did it. I did a video every single day. Not every single video was good, some better than others, but the point was just to do it and just to make a video and post it, just get it done. And some videos did okay, but the main thing to take away from this is my monthly income from YouTube ad revenue was about $5 here, about $5. And as I continued doing this, by the end of December, it went up to $20 a month. So I quadrupled my income by putting in the work. So I posted 7 videos every single week here, and they're doing okay. And then January, I did this video, starting a candle brand in 2024. I spent all day making that video, and I was really proud of it. I was happy. It's just the editing took so long. I get these ideas, and I go to do it. I don't plan it very well. I just sort of do everything off the cuff in my chaotic nature. And I couldn't quite get all the bits of footage I wanted to fill in the bits, so I kept stopping and going back and filming other bits and then getting some B-roll from the internet. And overall, I was happy with the video. It wanted it to be a sort of chef's table style introduction to me and my candle brand, and it did well. It got to 3,000 views, and then just nothing, just no views after a while, which is really weird because I was so happy with it, and then just nothing. So I spent ages doing that, and you can see I got £3.40, not 40, it is 40, £3, stop saying pounds, dollars in revenue, but then it just tanked. I got quite a few subscribers for it. I think a lot of people liked it, and I think the way YouTube works is it shows you to a small audience of like your subscribers. Then if that does well, a little bit of a bigger audience, and if that does well, it gets bigger. But I think mine sort of stopped here at about 2,000, and then maybe people didn't resonate with it, or they clicked off too soon, or they didn't watch all of it, and then YouTube was like, nah, this is as far as we're going. But I continued posting videos. I started doing quite well, managed to do, I did a few shorts there, and that video did well. But you can see the consistency here. It's going from like 50 cents to a couple of dollars to $1. It's doing better each time. And then I had some family issues here in May, so I kind of stopped posting. And then we just started doing a vlog. I decided I need to do a bit of content every week, and I think the easiest way for me to do it is just to record a bit of what I'm doing, share my little journey, and just do a weekly vlog. I know I can do 1 video a week, and that's going to be fairly easy. And that's what we're doing at the minute. So that brings us to a grand total of $214.54 for a year's work, which is pretty rubbish indeed. But, you know, it's not the end goal. We're going to keep plugging away at this, and it's going to turn into a thing. Like, I can't expect much more than that in a year. I can compare myself to other people that have done really well, but I'm in my own race, in my own journey, and if I do that, I'm just gonna never sleep again, and that's already a struggle. So I just need to keep optimistic and just keep doing it. I'm seeing progress, I'm getting lovely comments, and it resonates with people. So I also make some money from Amazon as well. There's affiliate links down in the bottom, so when people click that, I get paid a little bit of money. I talk about sort of the wax melters and printers I use, and that averages about 20 to 30 pounds a month as well. So I think that probably brings up my total in the year to almost maybe 400, 500 pounds, which is not too bad. It's money for doing something I'm enjoying doing. I like creating these videos and I like making content. But that's my yearly recap and how much, all just about money as well. I wanted to make another YouTube video about how YouTube has changed my life. It's a very cringy title, but there's a lot of people having success with it. So if I can jump on that bandwagon, get some views, get some subscribers, then I will do it. I will haul myself out for those subscribers. Oh dear, did I say that? Yes. But it's true, like I've made some really nice connections. I've had people reach out to me and I've had just a lovely experience from some of you guys that resonated with my business and ideas, and it's nice to speak to like-minded people. But going forwards, I'm going to be planning a lot more, writing down bullet points. I've tried doing scripts, I've tried reading from teleprompters, and it just comes across unnaturally. I can look at bullet points and I can sort of riff off them. I can't do a teleprompter and I can't memorize a script. I've tried it, it just doesn't work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do 3 videos a week. I'm going to try and do a how-to video. I'm going to do like a talking head video like this, just ideas, and maybe I'll talk about different candle things, fragrances, essential oils, paraffin wax. Then I'm going to do weekly vlogs. I'm going to do those 3 videos a week. I'm going to stick at it, and we're going to hit 10,000 subscribers by December. You better believe it, it's going to happen. This is definitely a thing. So that's it. If you've liked the video, hit the button downstairs and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.